Now behind me, if you can see it, I know it's camoed and it may be hard to see because it's such a fantastic job. There's a truck right here. It's a GMT 400 93 model V8 automatic overdrive cine cab. And well, yeah, I did get another project to work on. Yeah, I know, I got the GTOs, the Pontiac truck, all that good stuff, but you know, I got to do what I got to do to get those done. So yeah, the GMC Sierra. It's not a bad truck. I know it looks bad now, believe me. And I do some stuff to it. It does run when I pour gas down the throttle body, so I know the fuel pump's out. But I've already ordered a bunch of stuff, and I'm going to go through this thing, make it a nice truck. I'm going to put headers on it, remove the cats, and do exhaust videos first. Get this thing fixed up. I found a fiberglass hood locally. I'm going to try to go get it for this thing, make it look a little meaner. It's two-wheel drive. It doesn't need this big guard on the front. That's going to go. Now I'm going to try to make this thing look a lot better. And yeah, this little GMT 400, C1500. And no, I'm not going to call it an OBS, because I can't call that an old body style when there's an older body style sitting next to it, and an older body style over there. So I never understood that term anyway, but it looks rough. It's got a few problems, so let's look it over real quick. Now, I pulled this out from behind my buddy's house. It's been sitting for a while. He bought it for the engine transmission. I think it's a 350. I need to double check. Those rims are going to go because these came with it. 8s and 7s. I'm going to put new tires on them and put them on here because it came with it. That's less money I have to spend, and I just don't like those. Now, it's been sitting for a while under a tree. There's a dent here. I can pop that out. A little dent down there I can take out. There's a dent here where it's rolled up. I can take care of that. A little Bondo work here. Take care of that. And this side's pretty good other than the camo. The top's good. But the interior is in really nice shape. Just needs a little cleaning. But the interior and the headliner is very nice. Now, the dash is cracked, so I'm going to put speakers in it. And an aftermarket stereo. That already works. I've already tested it. It does have the nice cup holders. Someone's replaced that. I got a little color scheme that I'm going to do here. And it'll take care of this and that. It's got 142,000 miles. So not bad. Pop the hood. And you take care of that a little bit, but that's not a big deal. Yep, it is the 350 according to this. And you can tell it's been sitting, but it's all original. I had to fix this because whatever some hack job did, I really don't understand. I kind of see what they tried to do, but whatever, I'll fix it. I did not clean this compressor off, so I think at some point, which the guy that I bought this from, who bought it, was buying it for the engine transmission. Ended up not using it, obviously. He didn't do this either, so I think the AC works. Looks like they've replaced it and all that, so to get it back running, I'll check it out. But first is the fuel pump. Now there's some coolant in there. It's kind of dark, needs to be cleaned out. A little low, but not bad. It doesn't smoke. Got to run a little bit, so Just gonna go through this thing, clean it up. Definitely gonna give it a bath. That's actually not in bad shape for as old as it is. That light does work. I tested it, and I believe that one did too, which those are neat. They're not very bright, but they're neat. It's not a bad truck. You see, I'm only missing one of these center caps. Of course, I'll sell the wheels and tires off of it now. Like I said, get rid of this ugly thing. Shuts good. Overall, it's not a bad truck. A little sticky still, like it just needs to be cleaned up. And actually, it's pretty well clean even under here. It's got the original jack still. Yeah. Oh. Nope. Oh. Anyway. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Got the original jack and everything under there still, so that's cool. Carpet back here is nice. I went to something, I'll figure it out. Yeah. Original floor mats. One bad spot there. That's not bad though. So, just gonna go ahead, take care of this real quick. Now I'm also gonna go ahead and remove the back bumper because it's messed up anyway. I'll get a better bumper for it. And to get two of the bolts for the bed to get to the fuel pump, they got these freaking long bolts in there that are completely blocking the bolts for the back of the bed. So I'm gonna take them off anyway. That's already better. I'm gonna work that a little bit and this a little bit. That won't be a big deal. Well, really gonna have to wash it off good. Alright, real quick update. The cow induction hood didn't happen. Messaged the seller on Marketplace, and they didn't come through, needless to say, so that happens a lot. Now over here on the fuel pump, I'm gonna go ahead and put the new one in anyway. But here is why it wasn't working. The fuel pump's fine, but it's got a giant hole right here. So that was it. But since I already got this apart, I'm gonna put the new one in, keep this as a backup. Okay, so I got the pump in. Went ahead and put the new one in, like I said, just to make, because I want to have a new pump in it. The gas is fairly good because I put most of it in there trying to start it. I think this is like one of those Walker quiet turbos or something someone put on. See, not very well. Obviously, you know I'm going to do muffler testing, so I got quite a bit. I even went and bought some Borlas last night for it. Check this out. Yeah, it still works. That one was working last night, and then the bulb went out. The bulb actually burnt out. Not a big deal. But those two lights still work, which is amazing. So, let's see if it'll fire up. Oh yeah! The fan's a little noisy. The belt's moving a little bit, so it needs a new tensioner. It actually really needs a new belt. But man, that thing's quiet. There's no noise coming from that at all. Man, that is a smooth, and for as long as it's sitting, that's the first time it started. I mean, granted, yes, I did get it running for 30 seconds pouring fuel down the throttle body, but this is the first time it's actually started in years, and that thing sounds good. Now, yes, it does have a small miss, but I think I did that when I was pouring the gas down the throttle body and starting it. And I probably put too much at one time, but no engine lights. The only thing on is the brake light right now, which fixable. The gauges are working. Let's go look. So, alternator's working just fine. It is showing that we are at half tank, which that's what it about looked like in there. As for the oil pressure, I think I need a new sensor. Or maybe not, maybe it's holding that much pressure, I don't know. You can see the mileage down there. That's it. Well, I'd like to see if those lights came on the dash. I can't really tell. I don't think it's bright enough or dark enough in here. Headlights are on. That's nice. I'd like to upgrade those if I can find something cheap. Who knows, I might try to get another sponsor, but that one's not working. Oh wait, did I unplug them? Yeah, I unplugged them. That's why those are not working. I've seen some LED people selling on the marketplace a full LED kit all the way around for like $100 used. I may try to get those, but this is a good start. Well, that needs some work. Well, yeah, I like it when the electric windows actually work. I'll probably take the door panels off and grease everything. They doesn't make noise, but you know, no one ever greases them. So, yeah, there we go. It don't sound bad with these. Not sure what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, the dome light still works. That's perfect. I mean, look at the shape of that. That is in good shape. These visors are in amazing shape. For as old as it is, this is nice. This is nice. Yeah, so no complaints here. See if it goes in. Oh yeah, this is why the brake light's on. I hit the floor. Oh, it went into gear. Yep, it's going. That's good. I can't move it obviously because the bed's sitting on the tires, but at least it's going into gear. Like I said, he drove it home, the guy I bought off of, to use the engine transmission and never did. There's nothing wrong with it. So, alright, step in the right direction. I'll probably try to throw some, actually I'm probably going to wash all this off before I put the bed back on, just in case I decide to paint it, and I'm going to do something with this back here before I put the bed back on. But there we go. Hold on, I forgot two important things. So, let's see if everything works. That's a little messed up. All right, let me sit in here and whee, gotta fix that. Okay. Yeah, those need a little work. Yeah, okay. Oh, some feet. I forget how to do this. It's been so long since I've actually, can't say I had it, but someone close to me had one, and always worked on it a lot, and we drove it all over the place. It's an 88 model. Could have sworn there was a way to... Oh, there we go. Okay. That's starting to get warm. Of course, obviously the temperature's not up yet, but well, let's change it all the way over. And I heard the compressor. I heard the compressor. It's cold. I think it works. Boy, that's gonna be great. It's working. So, I just need to charge it and make sure that's all good. I mean, it's cold outside. I think it's like 50-something degrees, but that feels really cold, so that's great. That is great. Alright, so, honestly, this truck's a good find. Smooth, the compressor does make a little bit of noise. I noticed I had it on, its engine's pretty quiet. It's been sitting a while, so it's probably a little rust in there. WD-40, everything should be alright. So now, it's about time. You can see it's pretty cold again. We've been going through heat cold greatly, so I think when I noticed the exhaust, it was probably just because it's cold. When it's warmer, there's no smoke at all, so this thing is nice. So the interior needs a little work, do a lot of work under the hood. But it goes without saying, this thing will need a bath. And once it warms back up, I'll give it a bath. And this episode's probably long enough as is, so, well, that's what we'll do. Give it a bath. I hope a lot of this paint comes off with the pressure washer. I hope they didn't actually sand it. But it's not looking so good. I think it's actually, I think it's on there good, so it's probably going to need a paint job because that right there is just awful looking, honestly. But I hope you enjoyed this episode, and as always, thanks for watching.